Welcome back to ABC General Hospital channel. Today, we delve into Jason Morgan's unexpected trip to Germany, a journey that might not be as straightforward as it seems. While his official reason for traveling is to check on Michael Corinthos, could there be a hidden agenda at play? As Carly Spencer and Jack Brennan's relationship heats up overseas, Jason's arrival might spell trouble for more than just Michael's recovery. Will Jason stumble upon a shocking revelation? Let's explore what this trip could truly mean for the future of Port Charles. Jason's trip to Germany, more than meets the eye? Jason Morgan is known for his precision and calculated moves. When he sets his sights on something, he doesn't act impulsively, he acts with purpose. His sudden decision to travel to Germany has raised eyebrows, and while he claims it's all about Michael, some suspect there's more to the story. With Michael Corinthos currently in a medically induced coma, there's a strong chance Jason won't even be able to see him right away. The facility where Michael is being treated is highly exclusive and notoriously strict with visitation. Even Carly, who is known for pushing her way into any situation she deems important, struggled to gain access to her son. So why would Jason, a man who values efficiency, fly across the world when the odds of seeing Michael are slim? If his primary goal were just checking in on Michael's progress, wouldn't a simple phone call suffice? Or is Jason's real mission about something or someone else? Carly and Brennan, a romance on the edge of exposure. Meanwhile, Carly and Brennan are no longer fighting their feelings. After weeks of tension, heated arguments, and undeniable chemistry, they have finally given in to their desires. Carly, who has a long history of falling for dangerous men, seems to be throwing caution to the wind once again, this time with a man whose past is shrouded in mystery. But could their newfound passion be interrupted by an unexpected visitor? Imagine this: Carly, wrapped in a robe, opens her hotel room door only to come face to face with Jason. Before she can even process his arrival, Brennan appears, fresh out of the shower, draped in nothing but a towel. It would take mere seconds for Jason to piece things together. His sharp mind would immediately register the implications of what he just walked in on. Carly, who has always shared a deep emotional connection with Jason, would be forced to explain herself. But what explanation could she possibly give that would satisfy him? More importantly, how will Jason react to Brennan's presence in Carly's life? The Jason-Carly-Brennan triangle, a brewing conflict. Jason and Carly's relationship has never been just friendship. They share a history filled with loyalty, devotion, and moments where they could have been more. Even though they have never fully acted on their feelings, there is an undeniable bond between them. Now that Brennan has entered the picture, things are getting complicated. Carly may be convinced that she is in control of this new romance, but Jason sees things differently. Is Brennan manipulating Carly? Jason has spent years protecting Carly from men who were no good for her. From Franco to Alcazar, he's watched her make dangerous choices before. Does Jason see Brennan as a threat? As someone who operates in the shadows, Brennan knows how to conceal his true intentions. Could Jason suspect that Brennan has an ulterior motive? Will Carly listen to Jason's warnings? Even if Jason is right, Carly is notoriously headstrong. The more someone tells her not to do something, the more she digs in her heels. Their conversation in Germany could mark the beginning of serious tension between Jason and Carly, tension that might drive a wedge between them in a way they've never experienced before. Michael Corinthos, the reason or the excuse? Despite all the drama surrounding Carly and Brennan, Michael is still at the center of Jason's original mission. Or is he? Sasha Gilmore Corbin recently assured Jason that Michael has agreed to let her raise their baby independently. But Jason doesn't buy it. From Jason's perspective, Michael willingly stepping away from his child is completely out of character. Even in his most complicated moments, Michael has always prioritized family. And with the last thing Michael said before slipping into unconsciousness being a request to see Sasha, Jason can't shake the feeling that something isn't adding up. But here's the catch: if Michael is still in a coma when Jason arrives, he won't be able to get any answers. So what will Jason do? Will he push past strict clinic protocols to see Michael anyway? Will he confront Carly about what's really going on? Or will he stumble upon something completely unexpected? What's next for Jason, Carly, and Brennan? With Jason's arrival in Germany, Carly's passionate new relationship with Brennan, and Michael's uncertain condition, everything is set to collide. What can we expect moving forward? A major confrontation between Jason and Carly. If Jason finds out just how deep Carly's connection to Brennan has become, expect fireworks. Brennan and Jason facing off. Two strong-willed men standing their ground over Carly? This has disaster written all over it. A shocking twist regarding Michael's coma. Could Jason uncover something about Michael's condition that no one else has? Jason's trip to Germany might have started as a simple mission, but it's clear that he's about to walk into something far more personal and far more dangerous. Port Charles is heating up, and so is the drama. With Jason's suspicions, Carly's risky romance, and Brennan's mysterious motives, this love triangle could change relationships forever. Will Jason put an end to Carly and Brennan before things go too far? Or will Carly defy him and dive even deeper into this forbidden romance? Next, we're diving into a topic that has been stirring up quite the controversy in Port Charles: Tracy Quartermaine's increasingly outrageous behavior. Known for her sharp tongue and no-nonsense attitude, Tracy has always been a character fans love to hate. But recently, her antics have crossed into outright bullying, leaving many wondering who will finally put her in her place. Let's break it down and explore how Tracy went from a snarky and formidable Quartermaine to someone who seems to relish making others miserable. And more importantly, who will be the one to stand up to her once and for all? Is Tracy Quartermaine a bully or just brutally honest? Tracy Quartermaine has never been one to mince words. She has always been outspoken, brash, and unapologetic, making her one of General Hospital's most entertaining characters. But there's a fine line between being brutally honest and being cruel, and lately, she's been tipping dangerously into the latter. Her disrespect and mistreatment of Sasha have reached a level that even her most loyal supporters are struggling to justify. Why does Tracy have such a problem with Sasha? While some speculate it could be jealousy over Cody's interest in her, Tracy has denied it. However, her constant berating, belittling, and outright demeaning behavior suggests that something deeper is at play. The real question is, why is everyone just letting it happen? The other Quartermaines, notorious for meddling in each other's affairs, have stood by silently as Tracy treats Sasha like dirt. The only exception? Jason Morgan, who was the sole voice of reason in defending Sasha from Tracy's tirades. The breaking point: Sasha stands up for herself despite enduring Tracy's wrath for far too long. Sasha finally reached her breaking point. It all came to a head when Tracy insisted that Sasha climb shelves to catch a mouse, treating her more like a servant than an employee. This humiliating moment led Sasha to snap and make an announcement that stunned everyone: she was pregnant. It was a moment that should have elicited support and understanding, but instead, Tracy doubled down. Rather than showing an ounce of sympathy, she cruelly called Sasha names and dismissed her feelings. At this point, Sasha has every right to file a lawsuit against Tracy and the Quartermaines for creating a hostile work environment. But will she? And if not, who else will finally tell Tracy that enough is enough? Tracy oversteps her boundaries with Wiley and Amelia. Tracy's harsh treatment of Sasha isn't the only thing that has people talking. Her interference in Wiley and Amelia's lives has sparked outrage as well. Tracy took it upon herself to keep Willow's children away from her, even though she has absolutely no legal right to do so. Her justification? She claimed she was acting in Monica's best interests. But let's be real, this was nothing more than Tracy flexing her power simply because she could. At the end of the day, she is merely Wiley and Amelia's great-great-aunt. That does not give her any authority over their well-being, and her actions were nothing short of spiteful and unnecessary. Thankfully, someone finally had the guts to call her out on her hypocrisy. Martin Gray takes a stand against Tracy. Enter Martin Gray. While most of the Quartermaines tiptoe around Tracy's wrath, Martin was the first person to truly put her in her place. He didn't hesitate to let her have it about her treatment of Wiley and Amelia, making it clear that her excuses were nothing more than self-serving nonsense. Even better? He didn't buy her weak attempt at blaming Monica. For fans, this was a moment of pure satisfaction. Watching Tracy finally face some pushback was long overdue, and Martin delivered exactly what viewers have been waiting for: someone to hold her accountable. But the question remains, will she actually listen? The one person Tracy actually respects, Stella Henry. There may be one person who has the ability to get through to Tracy Quartermaine: Stella Henry. Unlike others who have either enabled or ignored Tracy's behavior, Stella has never been afraid to challenge her. Surprisingly, Tracy respects her for it. Their unlikely friendship was built on mutual wit, strong personalities, and a refusal to back down. Now, imagine if Stella were to witness how Tracy speaks to Sasha. There is no doubt that Stella would put her in her place, and Tracy, for once, might actually listen. Could Stella be the one to finally knock Tracy down a peg? A walk down memory lane. Tracy has always been ruthless. Tracy Quartermaine has a long history of questionable decisions, but one of the most infamous moments in General Hospital history still haunts her to this day, when she refused to give her own father his heart medication. Believing that her father, Edward Quartermaine, was faking a heart attack, Tracy stood by and did nothing, convinced that it was just another manipulation tactic. But what if she had been wrong? What if he had actually died? It was a moment that defined Tracy's character for decades, a woman who is willing to go to extremes to get what she wants. And while she softened over the years, particularly after falling for Luke Spencer and grieving his death, those days of kindness seem long gone. Now, she is back to being ruthless, power-hungry, and willing to bulldoze anyone who stands in her way. Should Tracy be taken down a peg? So where does that leave us? Tracy is no longer just a bossy Quartermaine matriarch, she's a full-blown bully. From her cruel treatment of Sasha to her unjustified control over Wiley and Amelia, it's clear that Tracy needs a serious reality check. The biggest question now is, who will be the one to give it to her? Will Sasha finally fight back and expose Tracy for the tyrant she is? Will Jason step in once again, refusing to let Tracy run over Sasha without consequences? Will Stella finally deliver the verbal smackdown Tracy so desperately needs? Or will Martin continue to be the voice of reason, forcing Tracy to face the truth about herself? One thing is certain, if Tracy doesn't change her ways, she might find herself more alone than ever. Tracy Quartermaine has always been one of General Hospital's most iconic characters. But has she gone too far this time? Her brutal attitude and refusal to show kindness are pushing her family and viewers to the limit. If she doesn't change her ways soon, she could find herself without allies, without respect, and without the influence she so desperately clings to. So, what do you think? Should Tracy be put in her place? And who do you think is the right person to do it? Next, we turn our attention to an incredibly touching and emotional story, Cameron Matheson's journey through loss, resilience, and the unbreakable bond with his daughter, Layla. After losing his home in the devastating LA wildfires, Matheson has emerged not with bitterness, but with gratitude and inspiration, sharing his personal reflections with fans. His recent social media post has captivated hearts everywhere, offering a glimpse into the warmth and strength of his family, even in the face of adversity. But this isn't just a story about loss, it's about love, perseverance, and the moments that truly matter. Let's take a closer look at the heartfelt video he shared, the powerful messages behind it, and how his General Hospital family and fans have rallied around him in support. Fans react to Cameron Matheson's heartwarming video. The video that melted hearts across social media showcased a simple yet profoundly moving father-daughter moment. Matheson, known for his charm, humor, and deep devotion to family, posted a video featuring himself helping his daughter, Layla, with her hair. It's the kind of small, everyday moment that most people wouldn't think twice about. But given the context of his recent tragedy, the loss of his home and the wildfires, this moment took on a whole new meaning. It wasn't just about styling hair, it was about cherishing time together, finding joy in the little things, and proving that love endures even when life throws unimaginable challenges our way. His General Hospital co-stars were quick to show their love and admiration. Lisa LoCicero wrote, "You're an inspiration, Cam Redhart." Finola Hughes sweetly commented, "Girl dad, Cam Redhart. Love you XX." Kate Monsey added several heart emojis. Meanwhile, Matheson's wife, Vanessa Matheson, was just as moved, responding with Redhart, loudly crying face, a simple yet powerful reaction that spoke volumes. It was clear that this moment resonated deeply with fans and colleagues alike. Why? Because it wasn't just about hair curlers, it was about family, resilience, and a father's unwavering love for his daughter. A father-daughter moment to remember. The video itself was both sweet and lighthearted, proving that even in the toughest times, there's still room for laughter and learning. In the clip, Layla sits patiently while her dad attempts to roll her hair in large, soup can-sized curlers. When she first sees herself, she giggles and says, "It looks a little funny." Matheson, ever the playful dad, chuckles in agreement, "Yeah, it does look funny. Hold on, let's try that again." As he fumbles with the curler, trying to wrap her hair just right, he notices a problem: the bottom section of her hair is too wide for the roller. "The problem is it gets too wide," he mutters. But Layla, wise beyond her years, immediately offers the solution. "I know, but you just got to do this," she says, securing the curler with a clip. Her dad, realizing she's right, nods and carefully fastens it. When they step back to admire their work, Matheson jokingly critiques his efforts. "I mean, it's not great." But Layla, happy with the results, beams and declares, "We did it." Then, in a moment that truly touched viewers, Matheson looks into the camera, points at his daughter, and says with absolute love, "Look, that's my daughter. I love you." And without hesitation, Layla smiles and responds, "I love you." For anyone watching, it was impossible not to be moved. This wasn't just about hairstyling, it was about the power of connection, the importance of cherishing each moment, and the simple but profound beauty of a father's love. Finding strength amidst loss. While the video itself is heartwarming, the timing of its release adds an entirely new layer of significance. Matheson recently suffered a tremendous personal loss when his home was destroyed in the LA wildfires. For anyone, losing a home is devastating. It represents not just brick and mortar, but the memories, the milestones, and the safe space built over years. And yet, despite the heartbreak, Matheson refused to be consumed by grief. Instead, he chose to share a message of resilience, focusing on what truly matters: his family. In his Instagram post, he wrote, "Nothing can take away the love, laughter, and memories Redhart Adhesive Bandage." It was a statement that resonated with thousands of fans, reminding everyone that even in the face of devastation, love and connection remain unshaken. The power of positivity and moving forward. Matheson has always been known for his optimism and strength, and it's clear that these qualities have carried him through this difficult time. In addition to sharing his heartfelt post, he has been open about the lessons he's learned, even sharing his 5 favorite inspirational quotes with fans to help others find light in dark moments. His resilience serves as a reminder that even when we lose the physical things in life, our homes, our possessions, we still carry our love, our memories, and our ability to rebuild. It's no surprise that his message has deeply resonated with his fans and General Hospital viewers. He's not just an actor on a soap opera, he's a person who has gone through real-life tragedy and come out the other side with grace and gratitude. What's next for Cameron Matheson? With this chapter behind him, what's next for Matheson, both personally and professionally? Will he continue to use his platform to inspire others? Given how much his words have already meant to fans, it's likely that he will keep spreading positivity and resilience. Will we see this personal strength reflected in his General Hospital character? As an actor, his real-life experiences could bring even more depth and emotion to his performances. Could this be an opportunity for new projects? His journey could inspire future roles, advocacy work, or even a book about his experiences. Regardless of what comes next, one thing is clear: Cameron Mathison isn't just surviving, he's thriving. Cameron Matheson's story is a testament to resilience, love, and the power of positivity. Even after losing his home, he has continued to uplift and inspire those around him, reminding us all to cherish the moments that truly matter. His father-daughter video was more than just a sweet clip, it was a symbol of hope, healing, and the strength that comes from family. So, what do you think? Did Matheson's story touch your heart? How do you feel about his message of love and resilience?